Amazon FBA sucks, or does it? That's the question of the day. Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit of story and why I actually got away from FBA. I thought it was a sham. You're always thinking about, right, keeping your list, building your brand, all that good stuff. And I've been struggling, honestly, for a couple of years. Don't tell the wife how much I spent on this damn thing. But I made a big mistake. I think I should have started off with Amazon FBA in the first place. And why do I say that? Because without sharing all of the stats and all that goofy stuff, all that BS, you can look that up for yourself, right? You can find all those online stats. But FBA is where the traffic is at, and that's where people go and trust to buy shit. So I wished I would have started off with FBA, Amazon FBA, because again, wasted a lot of money, did a lot of things, spending on meta ads, and I will not even go into all this. This video would be way too long with all the money I blew. But FBA, I believe, is where it's going to start and where we're taking off. And I'm actually going to share that story through these next couple months as we get our storefront and all that good stuff going. And again, to debunk some of that stuff about building your list, hey, yeah, that is important. But hey, if you're not selling anything regardless, you need to be figuring out a way to get sales. And it's all about sales and that bottom line. You can start building your brand along with that. Now, if you just want to do FBA by itself, hey, that's fine. I think there's plenty of people crushing it. I like building a brand and having that, that neat thing that's up on a pedestal that I've created, right? But I think I went the reverse way. And I think you start off with Amazon FBA, honestly, and build from there, drive people back to your website with coupons and all that kind of good stuff, right? There's a whole strategy in play there. And then you can start slowly building organic traffic and whatnot back to your site. Again, a bunch of different strategies, won't go into that, but I just wanted to say, hey, Amazon FBA, if you're thinking about it, go for it. Now, the mistake I made is I got, again, tainted. I got a bad taste in my mouth. My boy, well, he's now my man-child, great guy, learning all kinds of stuff, but they're a different generation right now. But yeah, he crushed his business for us, and he's really, really learning a ton, turning into a hell of a marketer. Have him on this show one of these days too, and let him share some of the stuff that he's learned. But anyway, we basically started a business here, I don't know, was it 4 or 5 years ago, and we decided to go the Amazon FBA route. Doing some cool knives, all this kind of stuff, yada, yada, yada. Figured out, one, I didn't have somebody to help guide us along. Common mistake. I talk about that mentorship, right? Where actually we had somebody, but he sucked, and we didn't want to spend the money, which again, it's worth it, okay? Because we would have been taking down a better path, I guarantee it. But long story short, got knives ready, sourced them from China, cool, did our own brand on them, all this kind of stuff. Sent them all to FBA. We're like, yeah, we're going to sell all kinds of shit, right? Well, it didn't work out. So I got a bad taste in my mouth. Had to bring all that stuff back too. And from that day, I was just like, I am never going to use those, what's again. And that was a big mistake, right? So, and through some good mentorship, specifically Aaron Marino, shout out to him. He's a great dude, doing all kinds of stuff, crushing Pete and Pedro and other businesses. But man, he brought it to my attention that with New Lifespan and our amazing products that we're selling, that we need to get on FBA, and that will help us drive traffic. And then again, we'll reverse that role and then drive people back to our site. So I recommend FBA. I'm giving it a thumbs up, but let me know down in the comments below, do you give it a thumbs up or you give it a thumbs down? I'd like to hear what you have to say. Regardless though, I'm going to trust my gut. We're getting started with FBA. I will share that history, like I said before, along these next couple months and that journey and how it works out or doesn't work out for us. But I have a good feeling it's going to be what takes us to the next level. So if you enjoyed any of that content, showed a little bit of value, helped you decide which way of the fence to plop off on, then please give me a like, smash that subscribe button, and tink that little bell for future notifications. Otherwise, I love you guys, and until the next video.